You wouldn't believe it, but the husband ditched the family to chase his music dreams and just chose to disappear. Amidai felt like she got hit with the then the descendants obediently followed suit, living 4 generations without music, swearing to keep their family away from it, like it from street tones to sidewalk singers. Even the rhythm of barking dogs were off limits. Talk about musical oppression. The picture of Grandpa Guitar was but one day. Migao stumbled onto Grandpa Guitar's old guitar, and lo and behold, it was just like the one owned by the hottest singer. He was like, well, the rock star is my grandpa. Perhaps he inherited Grandpa Guitar's musical genes, as Migao was hopelessly in love with music. Migao didn't just ignore Grandma's warning. He picked up the guitar and being back to the land of the dead he went. Grandma was livid to see her blessing wrecked, so family members urged him to ditch the tunes, and Migao thought, these folks aren't my music fans. I need to find the only one who'll let me chase my dream. So he made an excuse to hit the restroom and ran into a dude claiming to be Hater. Hater said he could take Migao to meet the rock star, but in return, Migao had to put up a photo of himself. Hater revealed that every Dia de los Muertos, the rock star throws a huge music bash, and only the big shots show up. But he had no chance. They needed to win the audition. Missing a guitar, they had to rush to the undead instrument flea market. They found Hater's buddy, Pigskin, who just so happened to have a guitar, but has always been a no-borrowing kind of dude. Yet this time, unexpectedly, Pigskin made an exception and decided to lend them the guitar, for which Hater could only reluctantly accept and play a tune in return. Turns out, a ghost's existence hinges on how many people remember them. The last person to forget them will prove, just like Pigskin. Faced with this chilling fact, Hater downed strong liquor in honor of Pigskin and this loot to his own fate too. At the end of the day, it's a dangerous game in the music world. Everyone must be remembered, or else you'll just fade away. But they'll definitely remember him. No, kiddo, Hater replied. That's wishful thinking. You gotta make sure there are enough folks around to keep. Now, no one tells Aaron's story. Hey, eventually, everyone does. Come on, coughing like this, you gotta win that contest. You've complained about musicians, but never admitted you're one yourself. How else would I know you, great-grandpa? We performed together, and I taught him everything. Seriously? He performed with the greatest musician of all time, Anita Tuttle Pops. Haha, well, his music, wasn't exactly top-notch. You surely have no idea what you're talking about. Next, Hater took Migao to the talent show, and Migao had a feeling it would be his on-stage debut in the land of the dead. With Hater dancing around supporting him, they gave a spectacular performance and snagged the championship. Just as they eagerly awaited the call for a show, Grandma arrived with a troop of family members, leaving Migao no choice but to run. But then, Grandma's spirit animal, a tiny tiger, caught up with him, and Migao wasn't about to give up music. Watching Migao boldly carry his guitar reminded Grandma of her husband back in the day, prompting her to break into life is tough, but I will never abandon you. I hated music back then, but truth be told, I did love it once. I remember that long-lost feeling when my husband played. I would sing, and nothing else mattered. But with Coco, my life found something more important. I want to put down roots here. He desires to perform for the entire world, and we all made tremendous sacrifices in pursuit of our individual aspirations. Now you have to make a choice, but I really don't want to pick a side. Why won't you support me? Isn't that what family is for? But you're just being stubborn. Finally, Migao got to meet the rock star, who was thrilled to discover he had such an adorable great-great. After their reunion, the rock star introduced him to great musicians, and Migao felt honored. Plus, the rock star encouraged Migao to chase his dreams and even invited him to perform at his concert. But Migao's hands were turning into bones, and if he didn't go back now, it would really be too late. So, the rock star decided to send Migao home. But just as he was about to bless him, Hater barged in. Hater pulled out a picture for Migao to take back, only to have the rockstar snatch it away. Turns out, Hater and the rockstar used to be a dynamic duo in life. Back in the day, they were climbing the music charts together, but Hater couldn't leave his daughter Coco behind, and wanted to choose family over fame. But the rockstar knew Hater's talent far surpassed his own. Without Hater, he was nothing. So the rockstar pretended to raise a toast, but before long, Hater choked down the drink and ended up poisoned. Hater thought it was a bad meal that did him in. He never suspected the rockstar until his last moment. After death, the rockstar seized Hater's songs and guitar, becoming famous while Hater faded. Even as closest folks were on the verge of forgetting him, you poisoned me. After Hater learned the truth, he lunged at the rockstar like a crazed man, only to be mercilessly dragged away by security, who even snatched away his photo. Once the rockstar's scheme was exposed, he stopped pretending. If Migao revealed the truth, his fame and status. So, dear friends, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.